The questions are a challenge. The cards themselves are fun. Each game is fresh and new. I love each and every one on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very kind. Oh, what a nice group. Welcome to Card Shark. Thank you. Thank you. And Charlie O'Donnell filling in for Gene Wood. Nice to have you here with us, Charles, and nice to have you. And thank you for the opening poem, Mrs. Alfred Smith of Springfield, Missouri, watching on KYTV Channel 3. Thank you, Mrs. Smith. Now let's open up the board and have some fun with the cards. Go ahead. We've got a tie, and we are going to play the tiebreaker with these Card Sharks. Vivian Hofstetter, our champion. Hi, Vivian. Nice to see you again. If you get in front of the microphone, everybody can hear you, Viv. What'd you say?
Oh, I cooked you some black-eyed peas and sow belly, but I couldn't find you, so I couldn't bring them to you.
Oh, that's right. We talked about some of your
Sure.
foods.
Yeah, and I had some okra, too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Listen, for any new viewers, why don't you remind them about you, Vivian?
Oh, I'm Vivian Hofstetter. I am from Whittier, but originally from Texas, as you would know. Yeah, there we are.
And Vivian likes, that's right, you told me about some of the foods, the black-eyed peas, and then, well, we're going to have to do that because I remember some of those.
Oh, and they were just wonderful. But it brought back beautiful memories of when I was a child.
Yeah.
When I picked those black-eyed peas, and I picked them for one whole day, and I got only one dime.
Oh.
And
Vivian's got a lot more, incidentally, than a dime right now. As a matter of fact, she's got $7,850 right here on Card Shark. Good to have you back. Our challenger is H.K. Graham. Hi, H.K. Good to see you again. And again, a little reminder about you, sir.
Well, Jim, I was born and bred in a little town right outside of New York City called Brooklyn.
Oh. That's where you got the Texas accent like Vivian, right?
You notice how I'm getting that Texas accent from Vivian. Anyhow, I spent most of my life there, came out to visit a relative here, and I fell in love with California, and I reckon I'm going to stay around here a while. I used to have a billiard parlor back there in Brooklyn with a little sociable card room. Very sociable. Nothing young. Very sociable. And I've been thinking maybe...
No one ever bet.
No, just strictly for pleasure and toothpicks.
Sure, right, yes. You also selling swampland, ain't you?
Yeah, a little bit. And I figure if it's nice here, maybe I'll open up a nice little place in Beverly Hills. That's nice.
Nice to have you back. You're both nice people, and we left off with a very tight spot because you've each got one game and $100. You cut the cards, yes?
Yes, sir.
We're going to pick up where we left off,
sir.
and we are to the tiebreaker. Just 3 cards up there, 3 questions here. This will decide the championship, and as we left off, the question goes to Vivian. Vivian, we asked 100 bachelors. Very simply, are you a leg man? How many bachelors are leg men? You know what that means, right, Viv?
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and some of these legs are gorgeous.
Yes.
And I don't blame them for looking, but I don't know. They look higher than the legs, but I would say about 75.
75 out of 100 bachelors said they are leg men, HK. Higher or lower?
Well, being a bachelor, of course, I do have a chance to look at some legs. But you know something? Women now have more than just one attribute. There's legs, there's eyes, there's hair.
That's enough.
That's enough.
I think that with all those other qualities, I'll have to go a little lower.
A little lower than that. If it is lower, you'll play your cards. If not, it'll be Vivian with hers. Anytime you hit the answer right on the head, it's a $500 bonus. And the actual number of bachelors who are leg men is 78. Not lower, just a little higher. Vivian has it. More of them were leg men than anything else. And Vivian starts the tiebreaker with a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack? No. HK gets a free chance and a 9.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. Yes, an 8.
Let's go lower.
He's going to go for it for the middle card. If it's lower, he's the champion. No. And Janice will fill in the spaces, and the question goes to the challenger. HK, we asked 100 marriage counselors. Generally speaking, is it natural for a man to think at some point in his life that he married the wrong woman? How many marriage counselors said, yes, it is natural for a husband at some point to think he married the wrong woman?
Well, Jim, marriage counselors are there to give advice. And if people come to marriage counselors, apparently they do have a problem with their marriage. Oh. So probably, in order to get the thing started, a marriage counselor probably would say that it was natural to pick a wrong woman. I'd say it's close to, I'd say about 47.
47 out of 100 marriage counselors said it is natural to think at some point that he married the wrong woman, Viv.
Oh, yes. After you live with a person for a while, then you begin to think, yes, maybe. Well, I remember that other babe. We got along great. So I don't know. Maybe I did go wrong, but I can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a little higher.
A little higher than this 47.
Yeah.
The actual number of marriage counselors who said it is natural for a man at some point to think he married the wrong woman is 94. Oh, is it higher?
Oh.
94. And Vivian, we left off with a jack. She's going to play it lower, and it's not. A king the last time, and a queen this time, and again a free chance for HK.
That 9. I'll go lower.
Lower than a 9. No. As we fill in the spaces, sudden death in the tiebreaker right down to the turn of one card right after this. Here we go, tied 1-1 in the tiebreaker and down to sudden death in the tiebreaker. Vivian with a jack, HK with a 9, and this will decide it, one way or the other. Vivian, we asked 100 driving instructors. Has one of your students ever smashed up a car during a lesson? How many driving instructors said yes, a student has smashed up a car during a lesson?
Well, you should have seen me when I was trying to
I
learn
can
to
imagine,
drive.
Viv.
Oh, I took right across that old cow pasture.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, and a great big old bull was looking me right straight in the eyes.
Yeah?
And I said to my man, I said, where do I go from here? He said, you the one learning.
I would definitely suggest around the bull for
Yeah,
one.
but he was headed for me, so I'd say about 45.
About 45
Yeah.
out of 100. Is that the speed you went in reverse, or is that how many you're saying here?
Ooh, 45.
Vivian says 45 out of 100 driving instructors said a student has smashed up a car during a lesson.
Well, a driving instructor's got a heck of an important job, Jim. And first of all, he's sitting there with controls right next to him. So I don't think he would want to jeopardize his life by seeing if some driving pupil is going to smash a car. I think he's in a position to avert them as many times as he can. So I'm going to have to take a chance and go lower.
Lower than that. The actual number of driving instructors who said a student has smashed up a car during a lesson is 28. It is lower. HK, you've got control in sudden death. Remember, it is sudden death. You have a 9. You won the question. You could change it if you'd like, but you'd have to turn over both cards or pass it to Vivian with a jack, who also needs 2 cards. Your decision. Play it or pass it.
Well, we'll do or die by our own hand. Change that card.
All right, this is it. You've got to get them all once you make this change. The 9 to an 8.
Oh, lower.
Lower than the ace, the 5.
Higher.
For the championship. Yes! HK gets control and wins it. And darling Vivian, $7,850. You've been a fine champion, love. Thank you, love. Much continued good fortune. Yes, you be careful. And HK, come on, right down to the wire. Congratulations. Come on over here, sir, so we can get a good look at you. Now, you want... See, there they are out there, right? Okay.
Beautiful.
You cut the money cards, yes?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's get right to business. You're $200 richer. Let's go for the big money right now. Let's get over and play those money cards. Come on.
But no cent.
Roll them, but no set. Wrong game. Here we go. Going to give you $200 of new money and 3 cards to bet as you will on the bottom line.
Okay.
When you move up to the second level, Genesis, take your time. Cards a little cold. Another $200 and 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card. The big bet where you must risk at least half the money.
Yes, indeed.
Good luck. Now you're on your own, so if you get a double, you don't lose. We'll just carry it over for you.
Play this in the back room.
Play this in the back room. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
For matchsticks.
Matchsticks.
Sure. Well, let's play it for money right now. Here's $200. And you can change the base card on each level if you need to. Thank you, Lois. We'll start HK off with 200 and a king.
Oh! 150 lower.
$150 that this card is lower than a king.
No. You got 50. Huh?
You got 50 and the best card you can get.
All of it higher. Lower. Lower.
You've played this game before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Trying
All
to
of it
double
lower.
it. Come on, let's get $100 lower. Yes, another good card.
All of it lower.
Trying to get to 200 lower. Yeah. Look at those big cards. With
What do we
200,
got?
we move up the queen and give you the other $200.
Well, we
400,
gotta go-
4 cards to go.
Gotta leave some. 150 lower.
He doesn't like the queen. $150 lower. Yes, with a 5. 5 and 550.
Let's go 400 higher.
Ooh, we haven't seen any low cards, and he says $400. Let's not see a low one now. 400 higher. Yeah.
Hey!
Scared me with that one, HK, but you were right. 950 and a 9.
All right, let's go
You're right near the middle.
100 lower for the man in the back.
$100 lower. And right again with another 5. 1,050. We move up to 5. Do you want that for the big bet?
Change it.
Change the card. See if he can improve it for the big bet. He'll play a 6. You must bet at least
Yeah,
525. You've got 1,050 and a 6. What's the big bet?
Okay, we'll go the halfway. 525. Higher.
$525. Is this card higher than a 6? Yes, with the big ace for $1,575. 200 in the game, $1,775. It was a struggle, but it worked. Come on down. Yeah, that king, ace, king got you started slow, but came back good though. $1,775. H.K. Graham, the champion, meets a new challenger right after this. Way to go. Way to go.
The tarot.
Okay, Charlie. And 2 brand new decks of cards, and we'll meet a new challenger on Card Sharks. Stephanie Camp. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Won't you tell us a little about you?
Okay, my name's Stephanie Camp. I'm from London, England, and I'm an air stewardess, and I'm here on holiday, and it's the best holiday I've ever had.
Well, that's good. That's
Thank
nice you're
you.
enjoying it. Is this your first visit out here to the
No,
West?
I came here last year. It was great.
And you came
Really
back
good.
again, huh?
Oh, yes, I came back again.
How is it compared to London this time of year?
Well, it's very cold at home, and here I can't believe it. It's amazing.
Oh,
It's
well,
really
I
great.
love London. That's a lovely
Yes.
city you live in there. Nice to have you here with us, Stephanie.
Thank you very
You cut
much.
the cards?
Yes, I have.
Okay, then we will start the match. Best 2 out of 3 with a question to HK. HK, we asked 100 professional football players, right around the Super Bowl, fitting, professional football players. If you were asked to make a television commercial, posing in pantyhose like Joe Namath once did, would you do it? How many football players said they would be willing to make a pantyhose commercial?
Well, after Joe did it, believe me, a lot of the ball players said, this is the way to go, because there's lots of loot in making commercials, and especially if you can do them as well as Joe did. So I think...
He looked pretty good,
Yeah,
eh?
can you picture Ed Total Jones doing a panty curl? Oh, boy. Anyhow, I think a lot of them would do it, and I would say something like 74.
74 out of 100 professional football players would do a pantyhose commercial, Stephanie.
Well, I think a lot of these guys have beautiful bodies, and I think they like to show them off, and I think the girls like to see them as well. And I think it's going to be higher than that.
Even higher than that?
Even higher, yes.
Have you seen the commercial we're talking about with Mr. Namath and
No,
where
I
he's heading?
haven't. No, I haven't, but I'd like to see it.
The actual number of football players who said they would be willing to make a pantyhose commercial is 73. Not higher. HK has it and just missed a $500 bonus, and he starts off the match. Lower than the ace, the 7. We move over the freeze bar to protect that position. And question 2 goes to Stephanie. Stephanie, we asked 100 married women. Interesting question. Is it possible to be a truly liberated woman and a good wife and mother at the same time? How many married women said, yes, it is possible to be a liberated woman and a good wife at the same time?
Oh, I think it is, because I would be if I was married. So I reckon that's going to be a fairly high number. I'd say about 74.
74 out of 100 said, yeah, that's possible.
I got my rooting section here. Yes, liberated women are a step apart from the normal woman. And it's true. It's true. Yeah, it's
He's
true.
a bachelor
If they
friend.
want to be liberated, they have to sacrifice something, whether it be a good wife or a good mother. Now, I'm not saying that they can't be both, but I think if they're honest, there are not going to be that many. I'm going to go a little lower.
A little lower. That hissing you heard was our writers over there hissing HK for that 74 and lower. Well, the actual number of married women who said it is possible to be a truly liberated woman and a good wife at the same time is 63. It is a little lower. Well,
Change that 7.
I'm surprised HK can change it to a 2. Higher than a 2. A 9. 3. Again, a
That
card
9
near
is
the
tough.
middle, and he freezes, and we're going to take time out for a break. We will be right back.
If you feel the tingle, it's time to go. If you're dry, you'll be more comfortable.
Love to have you come down and join us. We're delighted that Charlie O'Donnell could join us for the week while Gene Wood takes a well-deserved week off. We're in the middle of game 1, the best 2 out of 3. HK moved over with the 9, needs 2 cards. Stephanie has yet to uncover a card. Question 3 to HK. And tomorrow, as you know, is Inauguration Day. So we asked this. One of President-elect Reagan's campaign promises was to slow the rate of inflation. We asked 100 people, do you think Ronald Reagan really will be able to do it? How many people believe Ronald Reagan will be able to slow the rate of inflation?
Well, Jim, I don't think if he's going to be able to do it at all, it's going to be very quick. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process, and it's quite easy to be able to have all the answers when you're not making the decisions. So I don't think, with all of his prognostications that he made beforehand, it's going to be that simple. And I think a lot of people are apt to think the same way, too. So I am going to say that's going to be a...
How many think he's going to be able to do it?
think he'll be able to do it. I would say 42.
42 out of 100 people think he will be able to slow the rate of inflation. Stephanie?
Well, I think it would be just fantastic if he could. It would be out of this world, and I think everybody hopes that he will be able to do it. I reckon it's going to be a bit higher, though, because everybody's going to look on the bright side. They're going to want it to happen.
You
If
say
you
a little
want
bit higher.
something, yeah.
Yeah, I must say, with tomorrow being an Inauguration Day, whether you're Republican or Democrat or rooting for or against Mr. Reagan, I know that all of our thoughts and prayers are with him tomorrow as he starts a very difficult job. We all wish him well. 42 and higher. The actual number of people who believe Ronald Reagan will be able to slow the rate of inflation is 51. You're right. More people are optimistic, and Stephanie wins the question. Stephanie, you've got a 10.
Change the card, please.
Getting rid of the 10. 5.
Higher, higher.
Higher than a 5. Oh, an 8.
Oh, lower.
Risking it lower. An 8.
Freeze.
And just like that, we have a tie. Sudden death. Each player needs 2 cards. Stephanie, we asked 100 men. Tell us the truth now. Could you carry on a conversation with Dolly Parton and look her straight in the eye the entire time?
Well,
How many men claim they could converse with Dolly Parton and look her straight in the eye the whole time?
well, I tell you, my man couldn't. He just... So I think it's going to be a high number, a really high number.
How many that could look at her straight in the eye? A whole...
No, I'm sorry, it's going to be a low number. The guys that could look her in the straight in the eye. About 29.
29 out of 100 men could look her straight in the eye. HK?
Well, I'm a man, and I've seen Dolly Parton from above and below and on the side, too. And it's going to take a lot of concentration, a lot of coolness in your blood to be able to hold a conversation looking her straight in the eye. Nope. I'm going to have to say that's going to be a little bit higher.
You think more could do it?
Oh, no, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, I meant it's going to be lower.
Lower than 29.
Lower, yeah.
Fewer could look her straight in the eye. You've looked higher and lower. You've looked at from all angles. Yes, really. You've led an interesting life, HK. The actual number of men who claim they could converse with Dolly Parton and look her straight in the eye the whole time is 18. You're right, HK. It's lower. You've got control in sudden death, where again you can play it or pass it.
I am going to be a gentleman, Jim. Madame, you may go.
Oh, Stephanie, you need them both, and you're starting right smack up the middle.
Okay, higher.
Higher than an 8? No, it's not. HK wins it in sudden death. He got control, and he won it. First game to the champion. We'll be right back, right after this.
Truth is stranger than science fiction.
This is Charlie O'Donnell speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman